So today we are going to learn some SQL basics. So we'll start with querying a table. So to query a table, we use the syntax select star from the table name. In this case it is employee table, and the output will be all the columns present in the employee table, which is employee number, employee name, department number and salary, and all the records which are present in that particular table. So we can see here 3 records to be present. So now moving to selecting a few columns from the table. So if we want the entire columns to be selected, we will use select star, and if we want to select only some particular columns from the table, then we will be using the column names whatever we want. So in this case select employee name and salary from the employee table. So we will be getting the output as employee name followed by the salary and the values corresponding to it. So now the next one is the where condition. So where condition is something which we use whenever we want to filter the table with whatever filters we want. So here I am trying to filter this employee table with the salary of the employees greater than 15,000. So select employee name followed by salary from employee table where the salary greater than 15,000. So the output will be the first record and the third record. The middle record John 10,000 is something which is lesser than 15k, so that particular record will not be appearing in our output. So you can see here employee name and salary, and Sam and Lily both are present. So next we are going to see the inner join. So whenever we want to join two tables and fetch all the columns whatever we want from this two table, then we will be using the inner join. So select employee name, salary, department from employee and department table. So you can see here we have given an alias name E and D for the employee table and the department table, and we are also using the same here to denote that this particular column is coming from the employee table and this particular one is coming from the department table. So where E dot department number equal to D dot department number. So we are joining both the employee as well as the department table using the department number column. So the output will be employee name, salary, both of these are coming from the employee table, and the department name, which is nothing but finance, sales and finance. Next one is the group by clause. So when we will use the group by clauses, like whenever we want to aggregate any number at certain level, then we will be using the group by clause. So here we are trying to aggregate the salary at the department number level. So we are using the syntax of select department number and sum of salary from employee table group by the department number. So whenever we want to group it at like multiple columns, so we will be like separating them with comma over here and also adding them in the group by clause. So the output of this particular syntax will be department number and salary, where the department number is 10 for both Sam and Lily, so their salaries will get added up. So 30k plus 20k will become 50, and for John the department number is 20 and his salary 10k will be appearing here. So the next one is having clause. So whenever we want to filter a table, we will be using a where clause, which we saw before, and whenever we want to filter the aggregated value, then we will be using a having clause. So here select department number, sum of salary as salary from employee table group by the department number. So you will be getting the output of this, the prior one till here, and following that one we are giving a having sum of salary greater than 20k, which means the second row will not be coming, only the first row will be coming, which we can see over here. So yeah, today we learned some of the basics of SQL. So if you like, please subscribe. So also watch other videos where we will be learning SQL in more detail level. Thank you.